Hey, this is Norm Evans. Welcome to the video. We're going to be doing a video renting an electric bike and doing food deliveries via UberEats and Doordash. This video is for entertainment purposes or for anybody out there who may want to make a secondary or even a main income, and you may not have a car or may not like the gas prices or the maintenance that it might have on your car. So this is that video for you. So stay tuned and let's get started. The first thing that I needed to do was I had to download the Ride KC app. That also shows you a map of where all the bikes are. Anybody out there who's used scooter apps like Bird or any of the other ones, Lime, it's the same thing but just the bike version. Okay, so they have these bikes here. These are e-bikes. They're not fully electric throttle. They're electric assist. Anybody out there that knows much about bikes knows that it's still pedal, but it's a little boost of electric that makes it a little easier. So we're going to rent one of these little QR code that you scan, and we're going to go ahead and unlock one of these, and I'll make a little tutorial of this bike. They got about 200 of these throughout Kansas City. So maybe in your town or city, maybe they have rental bikes as well that you could use. So you might want to look up that and see the pricing. The most common, they have different pricing. You can rent it for 15 cents a minute, or I used to do the $15 for unlimited usage. So you can use a limited amount of bikes for $15 for 24 hours. So we're going to do that option. All right, so we got one of the bikes. I'm going to go a quick tutorial of it. It has a basket. This is the bag I'm using. It's made by Ozark. It's an insulated bag. What I normally bring with me is just a bungee cord. Sometimes the orders are a little large, but they still fit in the bag, so you just use a bungee cord and strap it down, make sure it's secure. It's good size. It's about 50. It holds up to about 50 cans, regular size cans. The little bikes that I use come with the basket, so when you get the order, it fits perfectly on top of there. It has a little locking mechanism here that you can actually go back and forth. You can see that here. You lock that in place, the tire doesn't move, so nobody can steal it unless they literally pick it up. Adjustable seat. Adjust the seat up and down. That's pretty much it. So it's not bad. It's got a little light here in the front that automatically comes on when it has a sensor on it that automatically comes on once it gets dark enough or cloudy enough. So it actually is about 63 degrees today. It's around 11 o'clock here in Kansas City. It's actually scheduled to be rain today, but we're going to get in a couple deliveries for the video, so we'll go ahead and get everything set up. All right, so it's about 3 minutes later, and we got our first delivery for $10.50, 1.1 miles. So we're getting on the bike, and we're headed that way now. All right, so we are on the way now to pick up the first order. It is roughly about half a mile away. Total trip is about 1.1 miles for $10.50. So that's actually a pretty good order for the size. It takes about 15 minutes to do. So, all right, so while we're headed there, all right, I'll see you when we get to the restaurant. So we're gonna go ahead and lock the bike up. This little mechanism, you push the lever here and slide it over. That locks the bike. The bike cannot roll forward now, can't move backwards. They physically have to pick the bike up and carry it with them. So we're gonna go ahead and head in. Alright, so we got another order while we're waiting. It's actually at the same restaurant. So we're gonna take that one as well. Alright, so we got the two orders. One of them we have to actually do the drink ourselves. They want a Diet Coke, so don't want to fill it too high because you're going to be on a bike, so you don't want it spilling all over the place. Alright, so we are at the first delivery for Anthony. It was only less than half a mile away, so we got there pretty quickly. So we're gonna go ahead and drop off his order. He had the 2 drinks and this one. So we're gonna go ahead and walk inside and drop this one off. Alright. We are headed to the second delivery. Ooh, squeeze through here? I don't know. Alright, one hand. Which is half a mile away from the first one. This one's $5.50. So for the 2 deliveries, we did it's about $16 for about a mile and a half. It's not bad at all. We got everything on the basket. Don't run the stop sign like I just did. And we just got in another one for $5.50. Screenshot that. So we're going to accept that one as well. Okay, we're at the next delivery. This is meet at the door. So we're going to go ahead and meet this one, and we're going to go pick up the next order in the we have waiting. All right, so we completed the second delivery. Now while we were making this delivery, we got another order in for Chipotle, going half a mile for $5.50. So we're going to go do that one. And I'll see you at the restaurant here in a second. You know what? Let's just go ahead and ride on over there. So we're about 35 minutes in, and we're at about $20 after this delivery. So not too bad. All right, we're here at Chipotle. Okay, we got the order for Christy. Let's go ahead and get this loaded and get on over there. I'm actually riding this bike right now with one hand, and I'm holding the camera with the other hand. So not something I recommend, but that's what we're doing for this video. Make a right here. All right, we just completed the third delivery, so that's 3 deliveries we've done so far in about 40 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and get another bike because this one was at about 60% when we got it. So we're going to go switch it out and get another bike. All right, we are currently in the plaza area, which is about 10 minutes away from where we were just shooting the other videos. This is typically the area that I work the most, as well as the one that you also seen previously. It's starting to rain. I don't know if you can see the raindrops. As I mentioned earlier, it's supposed to be scheduled to rain today. But we got a couple of orders actually. So we're gonna go ahead and take one of them and see how it goes. So if the weather picks up, we're not gonna do any more deliveries because I don't want to get people's orders wet and it's disgusting. So who wants to eat a soggy meal? So we're gonna go ahead and do one more delivery and we're gonna see how that goes. And go from there. Okay, so we're headed to make off the first delivery. It stopped raining temporarily, so we're going to keep going for now. While we were actually waiting on the first delivery, the first order, a stacked order. Hold on, let me make this turn here. A stacked order came in for Chipotle. So we got 3 orders, 1 for UberEats and 2 for Doordash. Going about 2 miles for total of all of them. So we're going to go ahead and knock all these out. So let's go ahead and do the first one. Okay, so we just completed the one Uber Eats delivery. We're now headed to make the second delivery, the first delivery for Doordash. It's literally 1 block away from the one we just did, so we're knocking that one out. This one is with a total of about half a mile for $5. This particular one, the overall Chipotle orders, the stacked orders, was for about $11.50. And the Uber Eats order was for about $6.50. So all 3 deliveries, a total of, I believe they were 3 deliveries for about $17.50, going about 2 miles total. So we're gonna go ahead and knock these out. All right, we're here at the first delivery for Chipotle. All right, this is a meet at the gate. So the person's actually meeting us here at the gate. So we're waiting now. All right, so we completed the second one of 3 orders that we just did. We did the first one for the Mix restaurant. That was an Uber Eats order. We did the first one for Chipotle, part of a stacked order. And now we're doing the third one, which is also Chipotle. It's going about 1 mile from the first 2. So we're gonna go ahead and knock this out, and we'll see you at that delivery. Okay, we are at the third delivery, so we're going to go ahead and get this one done. This is the third one of a triple stacked order. We're inside a business building, so we're going up to the 3rd floor here. Some of these buildings are actually pretty nice. You can walk straight in and just go right to the place you need to go to. Some other places you got to check with security. Just kind of varies from place to place.
4-3.
Okay, so we just completed the 3rd of a stacked order, 6th overall. And while we were making that delivery, we actually got another stacked order for Chipotle. Total for $11.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Ward Parkway.
For $11 for about 2 miles. So we're going to go ahead and head back to Chipotle and get those 2 orders. So this will be our 7th and 8th delivery. And we're just under 2 hours in so far. So not bad, 8 deliveries in about 2 hours. So let's go ahead and I'll see you back at Chipotle. Okay, we actually got the 2 Chipotle orders. We actually got another order while we were on the way from Shake Shack, so we're doing another triple stacked order. We're going to go ahead and knock this one out. Let's go ahead and get those done. Okay, we are doing the first of another triple stacked order. Like I said before, I don't really recommend doing triple stacked orders because it can throw you off and it can get you in trouble with the companies. But here in Kansas City, for some reason, I typically get them going in the same direction, so it seems to work out a lot. But it is starting to rain again, so we're going to go ahead and hurry up and knock these 3 out and call it a day. Okay, so this is just to leave our table here, so we just left this at the table. That's it. Let's go do the second one. Okay, we just completed the first of another triple stacked order. We are headed to drop off the second of a triple stacked order. 2 with Doordash through Chipotle, and let me see, 1 with Shake Shack, I believe. So we're going to drop this off. This one is roughly about half a mile away from the first one. So this will be our 8th delivery. The 3rd one of the triple stacked order will be our 9th. So it'll be 9 deliveries here in about 2 hours. Okay, we have completed the second Chipotle order, the second Doordash order. We are now headed to the Shake Shack order. And that is about 1.5 miles away from where we just left. So we're going to go ahead and do that one and wrap up the video. The goal for the video was 10 deliveries, but we're going to go ahead and wrap it up because it keeps raining on and off. And all All right, the rain picked up as expected, so I ended up stopping. Roughly did about 2.5 hours. All the totals are there for about $75. I got a $4 tip. Maybe you don't have a car or you don't want to use your car with gas prices. So just keep this video in mind. And all right, I'll have the outro going out. Stay healthy, stay happy. Remember, change is normal. I'll see you next time.